Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, and welcome back to Gravel. As we complete our season debut last time out in episode 1, now we head on to episode 2 and the Offroad Mixtape. As we begin with a checkpoint race in Namibia among the dunes. They outwon 6.23 kilometers on, and we've got to finish at least first now to get the 3 stars. Now this podium shit, we've now actually got to finish right at the top. So we'll be in a trophy truck, and it'll be the Toyota T100 again. We're not quite quick enough for the Ford 150 wrapped high enough level yet, and it looks like we've got to complete the Stadium Circuit Master Challenge to get that Chevrolet Silverado. So as we got to finish first, Duffy's down to hard now. So here we go, revving up the engine, getting underway. That's a pretty decent start. And this are up to sit. Can't especially tell when I'm hitting the rev limiter though in the speedometer, as I'm not especially looking at the gear number. I'm looking at the right hand side, and it's not a very good indicator of when you're hitting the rev limiter. I know it's got that red behind the speedometer number in the gears, but just something. A little something which is annoying. As we're up into third, another quarter of this race. And this how we can't hit people. This how we're going flat out. I don't think I've lifted yet. There's all way we go through the water. Can't see where I'm going. So we're going fourth. And this how we're chasing down the top too. I wish this was wide open like Barger, edge of control. I know it tells you to get back on the course, but you can afford to go off the course for quite a while, unless you're just following checkpoints. I know they're chasing the Forza crowd of this game, it feels like. I mean, it's very Forza Horizon. But yeah, it would have been nice to just explore this design, just have your own routes around it. So we've got a bit of a junction in front. Whoa, what are you doing second? I was going straight ahead. Well, that's buggered us up then. There goes first with a bit of a gap now, as we're on the final stretch. Have we lost it because of what second tried to do there? Wonderful job from second, just blocking both of us. Go flat out, downhill. Oh, first it's gone wide. Come on, keep the inside line. No, get out of here first. That's it, have we won it? Just. That was close at the end. As Miles McLaren wins by 3/10 second, held the Chevy Silverados. Then we got a photo to in fourth. Aoki, Alexis Taylor, and Garcia in the Ford Raptors. Then we've got Elias Bauer, the young Holy. As we go up to level 7, get the Hummer unlocked and the livery as well. So that's the first event down. Now we head to Florida Stadium, the crossing. 5 laps of the 0.7 kilometer track, and we've got to finish first. And this time with an Extreme C car, so the Toyota Celica we're back to, or the Subaru Impreza from 1995. We do love a good old Subaru Impreza, especially one which won the World Rally Championship in Colin McRae's hands. Let's go for it. So here we are at the back, revving up the engine. Let's get underway. We've got our fellow Subarus in front. We try and go around the outside the Mitsubishi. We've got the 2000 and, is that 3 or 1 Subaru in front blocking us. We'll go force our way through the middle. And then really get into a Mitsubishi. We're igniting the Mitsubishi Subaru war again. It's the 90s all over. It's going to the final corner. I think that is. Yes, it is. In third. Well, this is more my style. Definitely driving this 95 Subaru. Trying it down the inside of our fellow Subaru for second. Made the move. Now for the lead. Once again, bashing into another Subaru. Subarus everywhere. It's all a bit wide in the final corner. But our fellow Subaru through, not quite as he gone to the third lap. So a big disparity, it feels like, in difficulty from that checkpoint race to this stadium race. And maybe it's just because I love driving these Subarus, I'm more used to it. So we'll go a bit wide. And then into the final corner. First gear, get away. So I might have to vary the difficulty between these stadium races, checkpoint races, the flat out races. Because those flat out races are more chance, really. I mean, that Namibia one, I don't think we lifted once apart from the final corner. So if you get held up even slightly, you don't have a chance of winning. As we're on the final lap now. Gotta skid out. These are taking wide lines everywhere, we're not getting away from our opponents. Here we go in second gear, almost caught up in the figure 8. Really nice if this race was 10 laps long, then we probably would have as victory 2. We're halfway there. As we won ahead of the 2003 Subaru Imprezas, look at all three of them behind the 95 one. Then we've got the Lancer Evo 6, Subaru Impreza 2003 again, and then Ford Escort right at the back of Ryan Johnson. As we unlock that track now in free race. So that's 2 down. Now we head to the Autodrome di Corda. As you've got to get the best time in an Abarth 124 rally or 131 rally, or with the Alpine A110, or I do love the old Alpine, or with the Porsche. There's the other DLC car, 924 GTS Rally. Let's go with it. 270 brake horsepower, very well drive. Use it to my ears. So let's go with this livery. So here we go in the wet. As it's speed cross. It's not rally cross, it's speed cross. Let's go through the first corner, take a wide line, or maybe a bit too slow through the apex. Oh no, into the tyres already. Get out of here, tyres. Well, that's already a little mistake. This is the first time around this circuit as well, so I expect to make a couple of them. That's not too bad though. Get it down to first gear, really getting it slowed down. Now we've got some jumps. And get up to 5th gear. So flat out. Then we've got a hairpin. Of course, this is where we started. The final couple corners, new record. That's not too bad. I know, of course, it is our first time around this track, so I expect it to be a new record. So this time we now avoid the tyres, clip the ones on the next lot though. Onto this back straight. Before we get slowed down. This time just get it down to 2nd gear, keep it in 2nd gear rather than 3rd. Go down this back straight, get up to 5th. Around this hairpin, that's too close. But there is the fastest lap. So you can just mess around this final lap, surely. Because I think it is a single that we're just doing. So that's pretty decent. Onto this back straight. Do love these wet conditions though. We're really show off how slidey this Porsche is. And show off how to take out signs. Hey, we're taking you with us to the finish. No, maybe not. We have completed this event, at least, so we've only got one after this. Interested to see what it is, as we've had a checkpoint race, we've had a stadium race, we've had this speed cross as well. There you go, drift through the final corner. So what's the final race going to be? As we won by 1.8 seconds ahead of our fellow Porsche, and we've got the above Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10 in Toyota GT 86. The Abarth 131 at the back with Eric Anderson. Up to level 8, unlocked a new car. There we go, we've got the Toyota. Got a new livery for Toyota T100 as well, and unlocked this track for a free race. So the final race is a championship of 3 events. As in it, so we're going to do a checkpoint race, then that race, and an elimination race as well. So we've got to win the championship in our Mini Countryman RX, the old Rallycross Mini, which I think it was Liam Doran who ran this in a World RX. As we've got 480 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive, 4-cylinder turbo, 1.6. Let's get going. So we are revved up in Alaska at the lumber mill. I believe this is a checkpoint race we did before, so at least we're familiar with this one. As we got a horrible start, as I changed gear when it counted down, but didn't accept it. Obviously done it a fraction of a second early. I've got negative reactions. That's how quick I am. Let's get out of here. What is that? Volkswagen Beetle holding up for the polo. Oh, let's see what the tactics are like here. We try and get by as everyone's messed up in front. We get into the back of our fellow Mini. As we don't have the fastest straight line, so we need to make up the time in the corners here. But it doesn't help when everyone slows down. You're unable to do that. It was a side by side with our fellow Mini. That's all, he missed the checkpoint. And this time we've got Hyundai in front. Because you've got a weird mix of the World Rally cars and World RX cars, which are built for 2 very different purposes, of course. Let's go over the jump. Oh, nicely done. Don't think this is actually the course we did before, so I don't remember having to jump over gates. I don't remember this being a steeple race or a jump race. See, it's almost 160 miles per hour, flat out. Maybe we should have gone with long gearing. It's something that's turned a bit burnout. With all these stuff you have to destroy. Yes, let's not go too wide. He's got a decent lead. I guess we're approaching the final part of the race. So there we go, got a couple corners to go. Oh, we put a tight corner in here. We put a couple of tight corners in here. We put this tight section at the end as well. Car went front ways. No, get out of here, Beetle. Volkswagen, you've won everything. Stop winning again, as we lost the win in the final corner. That stupid bump. As in this, like, the rally cars came on top ahead of the Ford Fiesta ST. I think there was Hyundai in there as well. Maybe it's just gone missing, as it's not crossed the finish line yet. As Eric Ramos beat us. No, it's the Volkswagen B2 RX. So we actually had mostly RX cars, and the Ford Fiesta being the odd one out. As we had a Nico Bianchi as well, and the Volkswagen Polo. So good race for Volkswagen, in a fellow Mini in 4th, Polo in 5th, Ford in 6th, Countryman in 7th, and B2 at the back with Cooper Jones. So we're in 2nd, as you can see, we got the official FIA World Championship points, 25 for the win, 18 for 2nd, 15 for 3rd, then 12, 10, and then 8, 6, 4, and there would be 2 and 1 for 9th and 10th. That's not a bad first race, so as you go up to level 9, unlock a new livery. As we are revving up the engine at Mont Blanc, around the Frozen Peak Oval. Got 4 laps in this wild rush event. That's a good start, isn't it? Hitting the side, hitting those tyre barrier. And all getting onto 2 wheels into the Beetle. He's also got a weird mix here of the World Rallycross cars and the Global Rallycross cars, which are both supercars, but built slightly different here. So side by side with our fellow Mini onto the second lap. Got a very short lap here. So we've got to keep making these moves. And there we go, getting ahead of the Ford. Side by side. Going to the left hand out the inside line, could just muscle them out. And for the final corner, it's not really kind of a kink before that. You can go straight line that and then just concentrate on breaking into that final corner as normal. As if it was a straight line before it. Into the second half of this race, we're leading again. We're putting away again. This time, let's hope we don't mess up the final corner. So that's a good drift. Going to the final corner in 4th gear. Oh, we're getting used to this track easily. This Mini's a beast round here. And down to 4th. It's really only 4 corners round here. Now we're getting to the 3rd of them. It's a bit like the Oval, it's a bit like Indianapolis, isn't it? Indy Motor Speedway. In frozen form on Mont Blanc as we win. We didn't mess up this final corner this time. As we're ahead of the Ford Fiesta ST, then the Mini Countryman's in 3rd and 4th. Where's Ramos in 5th? Oh, very good race for us with, as you can see in the second half of the field, just Volkswagens, Beetles and Polos. So, we lead by 8 points ahead of Ramos. And he's got a 9-point gap to Noah Anderson, that Ford Fiesta ST. So it's basically between me and Ramos. Let's win this in the final event. As we're not to new car, the Land Cruiser. And delivery for the Pajero. As I'm revving up in Latvia. Doing a speed across event. And it's an elimination race. So we can't finish last, I think. As you get eliminated. I said we were turning burnout with this game. Definitely is now. The elimination race. Again, that's in Forza as well, so. We're up to 3rd. This is not bad. Looks like we've got 30 seconds between eliminations. Yep. As there goes Cooper Jones. Did not have a very good championship. Try and go down the inside for 2nd. This is just the position we need. If we finish 2nd, we're guaranteed the championship. So let's just sit here for a while, for like the rest of the race. Let's go for the final corner. I remember this from watching the World RX round here. You got a very interesting final section. As there goes Javier Sanchez. So here comes our fellow Mini back at us. We just about hold them off. Now into the tight section. Onto the gravel, onto this thin gravel. It's going to be pretty good. Into the hairpin a bit while there goes Nicky Bianchi. But I've not seen Ramos go yet. Unless Ramos is in front of us, I can't really tell, to be honest. That's how blind I am. Let's go into this final corner again. Oh, clip the inside. We're still holding on to 2nd, just ahead of the gang. Oh, that's a better opening section. Now we're gaining on the leader. As there goes Sandy. Definitely got used to this track now. Get it down to 2nd. Just as I say that, make a slight mistake there and then run wide. It's still 2nd. That's all we need to finish. I thought I got it down to 2nd gear, obviously didn't. There we go, that's down to 2nd gear. As there goes Ramos. So we've won the championship. Now let's see if we can win this race. So we go back into the groove. leader again. Got to be so patient in that section, in this section. There goes Kato. And we will be eliminated if we finish here. Dive bomb. Oh, didn't quite work out. Go into the next corner. Yes, there we go, take the lead. And then mess up the next corner. We've got the inside line. Let's go through the final corner. We're going to win. Minnie's totally fine. So we won the elimination speed cross event in Latvia. As there's Ramos in third. Anderson we beat to that victory. If he didn't have a poor first race, Anderson would have been right up there with us. As there is confirmed, we get the gold trophy. As we won by 21 points ahead of Ramos, with Anderson third, Kato fourth, Landy fifth, Bianchi sixth, Javier Sanchez and Cooper Jones right at the back. And we're up to level 10. We've unlocked the Ford Raptors up to level 11 in fact. And we've got a delivery for the B2RX. Got a new track available as well with Alaska. And then it's like we've got that fair available. So all 3 tracks we went to. So that's the Offroad Mixtape completed. That was pretty fun, wasn't it, with that championship at the end. Next time we head to the Stadium Circuit Master. We are against Walker, I remember his surname. A special episode, and it's like we've got 3 races, maybe 4, 5, I don't know. I don't know what happens in the Master Challenges. I tried to keep myself away from the coverage before this game got released. So let's see what this is all about next time. Start watching, and I'll see you then. So we don't have much time then to make moves. And no, we've been pushed. Come on, surely we're going to get the lead. That's all they've run wide. Come on, round the outside. No, what are you doing? I think we've already lost this race, because look how far ahead first is now. So if we can't freestyle this go, and we can't. So a couple cars sideways in front. What the hell is that? Looks like getting past Hyundai as well for the lead, but the car's not gripping. What the hell? We have a good run there though. What? Get out of here. That's not bad into the first corner down the inside. We're going to secure this third place. Now we've been hit. Come on, just keep going. No, Mini, you're dead.